We'll just use that for the minute. I think that will have to do. Joys. Let's make sure that's nice and down. Right. I'll have to investigate why that's broken. Oh. So it was as I suspected. I'll check the VOD later just to double check, but I have a sneaking suspicion my preamp's gone a little bit screwy. So I'll have to see what's going on with that because they couldn't hear me on the weekend Discord call. So I've got to investigate what's going on. That sucks. So unfortunately, you've got the audio directly from the camera today, and I'm hoping it's not too loud. Let's have a look. Goosey, what was that? Yeah. Right. So we're playing the Sonic Ring Shuffler today as part of the Struggle Art. Since you couldn't end up hearing the opening, hello, happy Wednesday. It's the Mr. Matt Internet Sofa stream. Hopefully you are doing most excellently this Wednesday. Up and down for me, up and down for me. Had a really great Saturday. I ended up seeing Ben at Pixel Portable and his lovely missus, and we ended up. I thought the plan for the day was to end up going through a load of the retro stuff that I've got, the handheld stuff that I've got, and that would give Ben some things to go, ooh, video on that, that'd be cool. But no, it was a ruse. I was set up. It turns out that it was actually a grand scheme to end up having a small mini meet in celebration of my upcoming birthday, which was very lovely. I was not expecting it at all. I was shocked. It was a wonderful day. It was a really genuinely wonderful day. I had no idea what the hell to do because it's a Saturday in my city, and I had no idea of like what to do or what to plan because obviously it was all sprang on me, so I had no idea. So I was very very confused. We just basically wandered around a load of areas and then chilled out here and listened to some music and stuff and just chatted, which was fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted. Would have preferred to end up playing the board game as well, but you know, sitting around chatting is just nice sometimes. It's been ages since I've ended up having people just round to sit and chat, just, just chat. Like, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've had that. I love entertaining. It's nice to end up having people round to entertain and also make teas and beverages for. It's great. It made me feel a little bit younger again, you know? Just a little bit. But what we're doing here today welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully, you're all doing most excellently. This evening, we haven't got our regular mic in use because it died. So we're dealing with subpar microphone technology this evening, but hopefully, you are all doing most excellently. We are playing. Sound is there. Wonderful. Wonderful to know that there is at least some form of sound. Now, if you're wondering what's going on, we're playing the Sonic Ring Randomizer as part of Struggle R. Oh, I know all about equipment malfunctions. It's wonderful, isn't it, when you end up having an equipment malfunction? It really just tops off your day. It tops off your day. But yeah, it's been great. I don't know if that actually has sound. That will be muting yourself for 15 minutes whilst talking to stream. I ended up thinking to myself, I need to double check and make sure that the microphone is working. Because I've been talking for about 5 minutes at the start of the stream. I've done all my preamble. I said a lot of lovely things, a lot of negative things, mostly negative things, pretty much all negative things. But I said some things at the start and they weren't captured because the microphone wasn't working. So now we have switched to just using this as a microphone. CreepCam does have sound. Wonderful, wonderful. As long as CreepCam has sound, then we're all good. And I won't be terrified and scared. But how was your stream anyway? Were you playing a lovely game? And also, don't worry if you need to end up raiding or running. I understand that we have life, we have things that end up happening after a stream, post-stream stuff to do. I can understand and respect that. I can respect the fact that you gave a lovely little raid today. Wonderful stuff. So, we've got a race coming up. Doing art for about 5 hours, but it's time for me making dinner. So you have fun with some Sonic. I will indeed. I will indeed enjoy my Sonic. And you enjoy your dinner, whatever it may be. A tasty pie, maybe some mash, a stew, some rice, maybe a chicken, some form of lentil, maybe a chickpea con carne, a chicken curry. That's an excellent choice. An excellent choice. I haven't had chicken curry in a while. Just thinking to myself of wonderful times that I had a chicken curry in the past. Toodle two. You enjoy your toodle twos and your dinner of a delicious chicken curry. Just thinking about all the times I had a chicken curry in the past, and it's just, you know, the memories just come flooding back of all the chicken curries. Anyways, we've got a race coming up on Saturday. There we go, that should be working now. That's got it, that's got it, but that didn't have it. So that's not had it for the entire stream. I've been chatting for ages. There's been nothing there. No brain, no thought. So that's been like that. So you know how Alignment Inc. ended up saying, oh, you know, chatting for about 50 minutes without a microphone. That's what I've just been doing. That's exactly what I've just been doing. Who needs thoughts? I know. Who needs thoughts? Who needs them? had a thought once. It was one of those thoughts where you think to yourself, I'm going to sit down on Wednesday night. I'm going to sit down on a sofa. I'm going to do a sofa stream, okay? I'm going to play Sonic the Hedgehog, okay? I'm going to play it. It's going to be a ring shuffler. And I'll agree to a race in it, okay? A race. Struggle R. It's Garlips, Escape Route, Maro. I think the Faded one's even in there. Oxabot was going to be there. I don't know what's happened to Oxabot. We're going to have a race in this, okay? It's going to be an exciting race. I don't know what's going to happen. The commentators don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you one thing, for 100% sure, that you will be in the wonderful hands of Taser 84 and Hobbytown. Now, that's a commentary team that is going to deliver a high performance, peak performance commentary for a group of people who are going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog and suffering. Okay, suffering in the name of art. Will the stream hold up? Who knows? Who knows? But all I can tell you is that it's going to be an amazing time, and I would love to see you there in chat. Obviously, I won't be able to see chat, during the race. I'll be focused on this shit. But before the race and after the race, I'll be in the chat and saying hello. Maybe goodbye. Maybe I'll put in a note. Who knows? So you're playing the 8-bit Sonics? No, sadly not. It won't be the 8-bit Sonics included in this. The Garlips has ended up sparing us those. So although this ring randomizer almost went rang. I almost went rang randomizer. It does support the Game Gear Sonic A Hedgehogs and the Master System Sonic A Hedgehogs. But this time we're only going to be playing the 16-bit and 16-bit-ish Sonic CD. It's sure to be a hell of a time. We've got Sonic A Hedgehog 1, Sonic A Hedgehog the 2nd, Sonic A Hedgehog the 3rd, Sonic A Hedgehog and Knuckles A Echidna, and Sonic 3D Blast. All included. It's going to be a 5-time Sonic CD race. I'd love to see you there on Sunday. It's going to be in the afternoon, 5 o'clock. Do check your local listings. And do check www.wheelstruggle.com for more details on the Wheel of Struggle. Although I don't think the Struggle R information has been uploaded onto there as of yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Who knows? Who knows? I'll be posting social links as well at some point soon. You can find those on things where you can find me on Mr. Matt Internet. That will be Blue Sky. That will be the Instantgrams. I'm thinking about going back to Threads, to be honest. I really did enjoy Threads. Threads was good. It scratched that itch of Twitter, and it ended up not being as stuffy as Blue Sky. But either way, we're not here to talk about social media websites, are we? We're not. Is it? The objective of this day is Sonic A Hedgehog Sonic CD randomizer. I'll have to catch the VOD, I'm afraid, but I look forward to it. You will have a treat of just about 5, 6, 7 hours of Hobbytown chatting Sonic A Hedgehog and trying to make sense of it all. Well, this is where I find out that I haven't actually clicked back into the active window. Knew that was going to happen. Knew it. The stream has been a disaster. Right, I click into the active window. It does that. And now it's the active window. Now it's active. Now when I unpause it, it will work. Here we go. Right, we're going to be picking up these balls badly. Uh-oh, we have made a major mistake here with our balls. Our balls have been mistakenly picked up in the wrong way. We're going to need to work our way out of this. I wasn't able to work my way out of it. 1 emerald so far in, I believe, Sonic and Knuckles. I dropped the ball by picking up the balls. It's a terrible way. Not now, Sausagetron. Right, I need to... It's tough switching because I'm so used to using A as my my jump button, and then to go to Sonic CD, sorry, Sonic 3D Blast, and it's like, that's not going to cut it. Oh, I only wanted to pick up 1 ring. I want him to drop his ball. You know what? I don't need rings. I don't... That's it. Go down, pick it up. That's 1 hit. There we go. Yep, this is what 3D Blast looks like. It was a technical achievement for a 16-bit machine. This was released on the Mega Drive, and it has an isometric view rather than the standard view that you're used to on Sonic the Hedgehog. The objective of each level is to pick up a set amount of flickies and getting them to a big ring so they can be served up for chicken later. Sonic's really hungry, you see. Running around saving the day. Hooray! There we go. That's another point. The technical information about this game is incredible. The person who just ended up doing a lot of this from Traveller's Tales ended up doing Coding Secrets, a series on YouTube, and it's such a treat. It's such a treat to end up hearing about how the technical limitations of the Mega Drive were overcome. Oh, this is going to be a rough transfer between these ones. Can't go through that way. It's one of the ones that I'm not as familiar with as I am with, say Sonic 1 through to Knuckles. But for Sonic CD, I'm also not overly familiar with, other than I've done it on Xbox Live Arcade and all that jazz. I only played it a little bit when I was younger, so I'm not as familiar with that one as I am with the others. But Sonic 3D Blast, oddly enough, is one that I am a little bit more familiar with than I am with Sonic CD. Right. Oh! Oh! After all of that. So we have got unlimited lives, so at least there won't be any, like, full game overs, because that would be very cruel. Playing Sonic 1 is, you know, hard enough. So that was a quick switch. You got to watch out sometimes because it will quickly switch between them. Right. So you got to take out all the badniks and release their flickies, and then you can pick them up, you see? There's a little meter in the bottom right-hand corner that tells you how many you've got to pick up and how many you've got. Sonic 3D Blast did actually get a release on the Sega Saturn that ended up just improving the refresh rate. Well, the refresh rate and how responsive the controls were, because it's not exactly the easiest to play. It was Sega's cop-out response to, we're not putting a Sonic title on this Saturn. How about 3D Blast? We can put 3D Blast on it. Right. Crocodile, and last, that's the last flicky we needed. Oi! Thank you. Join my chain. Right. On to the next area. You usually have about 2 areas that you have to go through. And at the moment, my Sonic CD is having a real bad time of things. Sausage John, sort them out. Thank you, Sausage John. Well, now I'm stuffed, aren't I? Four, five, six. Right. So that's another point. Oh, oh, darn it. Right, this is the danger zone. Right, another point. Oh! Okay, right, we're going to take this jump nice and low to avoid those rings. We've died here enough times, we are not dying here again. A checkpoint. We've gotten a checkpoint. We have made progress. Oh my god, yes! Oh, the Dolmio man says we're going to have to shuffle again. Mm-hmm. Right. You know what stages are going to be really super fun, and I'm so looking forward to them. It's going to be the water stages. I can't wait for the mandatory water stages. Oh, at least we get that nonsense out of the way early in Sonic 3. It's a water stage. I can't wait for the mandatory water stage. Yeah, even without the randomizer, no one likes the water stages. Yeah, true. I've been spared all of the ones from the terrible, terrible Game Gear and Mega Drive. Sorry, Master System ones. Mega Drive games are a work of art. Oh no, I don't want to shuffle in this boss. Oh, you're not going to have to. Now we've got to wait for that bloody capture to come down because I'm playing only Sonic. That's it. Just let me touch the tip. Ah, there we go. Why did you post that twice, Sausage Tron? Oh, that's fair enough. I mean, I don't know if you saw it, but they ended up having a remake of Sonic Triple Trouble. So it's an unofficial 16-bit remake of Sonic Triple Trouble, and it basically plays like a nicer version of the Master System and Game Gear version. I had Triple Trouble on my Game Gear, and I also ended up having Sonic One and what was it? There was another Sonic title I had for it. I had a few Game Gear Sonic titles. I didn't have a Master System. I've got one now. I've got a Master System Model 1 with the card slot on the front of it. I've a couple of the card games. But yeah, I've never beaten it properly. It's annoying as shit. But that's the power of nostalgia, as that's why I had as a kid. Exactly. Like, Sausatron, you don't. I apologise for Sausatron, okay? I apologise for my sausage, okay? Sausatron just does whatever Sausatron wants. We just leave Sausatron to it, okay? So I've got my Master System from the 90s, but it's a Master System 2 without the card slot or the high quality video output. But it does probably end up having Alex Kidd built into the system, which is nice, you know? Thank you, Sausatron. 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 24 seconds of suffering that people have gone through because of me. Thank you. A mate of mine ended up giving me his Master System. I've got to recap it, but it's still wonderful to end up actually having a ton of games. And also, actually, I'll go and grab it quickly. There's something else that I've got. It's not in great nick, but it's nice to have it. It's nice to have it. I'm gonna need to clean it up a little bit. Yeah. Still got my a cheeky light phase of boxed. That's something. You want to mod it at some point to work with the 3D glasses? Ooh, do enjoy. That's something I haven't actually experienced. It's obviously one of the things that the card port is useful for. Yay! Now we can end up committing crimes in Brazil. because these are the ones that have actually got the original, not like it's very convincing if you wanted to end up pretending that you were a 1980s, you know, villain of some description from the future who was from the 80s. Yeah, light phaser. Oh, I got the TV tuner cartridge for the Game Gear, which is now ugly. It's not. You can totally broadcast to it, okay? Totally broadcast to it. There's ways and means to broadcast to it, okay? You can do it. Love boxes. Love a box. Love a box. Love new boxes as well for things such as the VMU2s. Actually, my brother gave me a box yesterday. Um, this is actually going to be part of a video that I'm planning to do in the very near future. Um, because as some of you may know, I used to end up playing a lot of Guitar Hero and Rock Band to the point where we used to end up putting on exhibitions and tournaments at London Comic Con, London MCM Expo, as it used to be called, from I think it was the mid 2000s right up until like 2012, that sort of time. But yeah, so I'm a massive fan of that genre of game, and it's had a little resurgence, thanks to Fortnite. As much as people can complain about Fortnite, at least it got us new plastic instruments, okay? But it's my brother basically has ended up giving me something quite nice. Oh, oh, oh. So it's the new cracked guitar. It's even got a little stick on it that actually ends up having a clicky bit in, and you can actually still use the left click stick clicking and stuff like that. It's got every single button on this little section here, and this is a right stick as well on it, and so it's really nice. And I'm planning to do a video on actually reviewing this and the other options that are currently on the market, because I've got the legacy adapter and things like that. That box is weirdly shaped. It is a bit weirdly shaped. It was in a box originally, but then it came out of the box, you see. Um, let's bring in the cuck chair a little bit more. Kieran, if you're wondering why he's not here this evening, he's repping a gig tonight. So he wasn't able to join us, and thus the Sega Light Phaser was able to take over the cuck chair this evening. There we go. When Ben at Pixel Portable, shout outs to Ben at Pixel Portable, when he was down over this weekend, the first thing he ended up asking for was, can we get a picture from the set? And I'm in the cuck chair, and he was like, yeah. Well, I was like, yeah, of course you can. So there's a lovely picture of I'm on the set, and Ben at Pixel Portable is sitting in the cuck chair, and he's having a great time. It came out so great. It is, isn't it? Well done, Gibson. Congratulations. Just don't lose your head over anything, okay? It would have worked a lot better, that joke, if it was smooth. If it was smoother. Ah! Yeah, that ended up like it was just supposed to be a smooth like ejection, but no, that was actually really securely in there. Like they've really done a good job with that connection. I can't fault them for it, really. Can't fault them for it. Oh, there we go. Should we get back to the shuffler? Right, we're going to make it up this loop this time, okay? You ready? Oh, out we go. So we're on stage 3 for Sonic 1, which means we're going to have a Nick. Oh no, we're not on stage 3. We're now on stage 3 on Sonic 3. Sonic 3, Sonic 1. I'm getting so confused because of all the numbers. I'm so sorry. Like, this is Sonic 1, Act 3, okay? 113 or something. Butter my arsehole, butter my arse. Right, this time, welcome on in False Zero. Why are you very confused? You don't need to be very confused. We're playing the Sonic Ring Randomizer. Every time we pick up a ring, we switch games. Hopefully you're doing most excellently. Right. This way we need to go? Obviously not. So every time we pick up a ring, it's going to switch between either Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic or Knuckles, or Sonic 3D Blast. All of them, not great choices. Right, so we're going, I believe, this way. Because it's been a while since we've been in 3D Blast, so I'm just trying to remember what we were doing in that. Right, let's go down this one. I believe it's this route. Beautiful. If you're here for it, you can also be here for it on Sunday. Sunday. We've got the Struggle R race between myself, Garlips, Faded One, Amaro, Escape Fruit. It's going to be one hell of a race. Commentators are Tater84 and Hobbytan. Enjoy delicious race action. You won't want to miss it. Over on the Wheel of Struggle Twitch channel this Saturday. As Elton John once said, Saturday. Oh, I can fart fire. Oh, that's it. Oh, no. Oh, I thought we could fart fire or something with this fire shield, but no. Uh-oh. Oh. So part of the challenge of this is remembering where you are in each game. As well as trying to be in the right position once you switch. No. Thought that might be a cheeky one. But 'tis not. Right. Do we really have to go all the way down there on the spinny? No, we can't do, because we have to jump to get up here. I will remember what to do in 3D Blast at some point. That was pointless. Oh, we won't be able to use the spinny to get down there. I suppose one of the major things is trying to find where that point will be to drop them off. That's the way we came in here. It's the way those ones nod as they go up and down. Darn it! At least we'll have less rings we'll have to deal with when we're back up there, you know? It's some meager amount of progress, you know? Right. I think we have to use the spinnies here to go further down. Right. There we go. Beautiful, we made it. So I'll go down this way. Nope. Hmm. Ah, how have I been so blind? But at least we won't have as many rings to deal with on our way back down this way. I say immediately getting a ring. Oh, stuff it, we can just complete the level. Stuff exploring anymore. We're wanting to get the hell out of here. I say, and then I stand there in front of the goal, not doing anything. I immediately burst into rings that time. Right, more forced rings. And we're going to take some damage in Sonic 3. Like, I love how creative Sonic CD is, but In terms of being as good as the other Sonic games, that's debatable. Oh, come on, get up that hill, Sonic. Hedgehog. Welcome on in, Markman59. Hopefully you're doing most excellently this evening. I don't know if you know about this, but this is a ring randomizer, Markman. This is a ring randomizer where every time we pick up a ring, it's going to change our game. Wild, isn't it? Mega flopping 3. Mega flopping 3. Well, I might as well go get the ring now. Ah! When it goes wrong, it all goes wrong. Mega flopping 3. Congratulations on a 3 mega flop. Don't spend your entire mega flop in one place, of course. Come here. Come here, you little shit. It really does. So again, it is a great time to remind people that if you do have photosensitive epilepsy, I would recommend not enjoying this stream. If you are also allergic to Sonic the Hedgehog, then also I would recommend that this stream is not for you, because this is going to contain a lot of Sonic a Hedgehog. A lot. Like an ungodly amount of Sonic a Hedgehog, okay? So this race on Saturday, Sonic the Hog. Well, if you play Sonic Adventure, then you know that Sonic is a glory hog. And eventually he was arrested for showing off his hog. It was finally needed. A glorious hole. There's lots of glorious holes in Sonic a Hedgehog. Lots of glorious holes. A glorious hog. Well, there are lots of glorious holes, and there's a glorious hog. What a great day to go hog wild. A glorious hog in a glorious hole. Cat in the Hat sauces. Oh, for fuck's sake, you little shit. There you go. Might as well pick up a checkpoint, just in case. Now, Saturday's race will be decided by completions and emeralds and all this mad nonsense. Oh, we haven't actually beaten the bee yet. Die, bee! Die! There we go. Totally udders. It is going to be an absolutely, totally udders race this weekend. It's going to end up being myself, the Garlips, Amaro, the Faded One, Escape Route. I can't remember the other one as well. There's Gary, and it's going to be commentary by Tater84 and Hobbytan. Now that's going to be one hell of a commentary team. Some might say be one of the best commentary teams available on Struggle R. Now, I don't know how true that is. We're going to have to see how that pairing goes on Saturday. Of course, I've not been invited back to any other commentary on Struggle R this season. They're making sure that I'm not there for commentary, which is fair enough. Thank you for that, Sausage Ron. It should have been over 20 minutes ago, but it's not going to be over 20 minutes ago, is it? Yeah, oh, thank you. At least somebody does. Like, someone enjoys the commentary at least. I'm looking forward to, like, there's a lot of things I'd really love to end up seeing more on Struggle Art. I'd really love to end up putting something together for this weekend on the Sonic Ring Shuffler. There's a few little interesting bits of information. Obviously, this was originally called Alistair's Magic Box, and then it got expanded into this entire like branch of BizHawk that allows shuffling between multiple titles. It's not just Sonic the Hedgehog that is supported in this; it supports a lot of other games, spanning quite a few systems as well. And you can freely switch between all of those systems if you really want to give yourself the most insane like layout and way of doing this. Switching between Mega Drive and SNES, NES and Master System, all that sort of stuff. So this is a really like funky little application. I'd love to do a little video to end up helping the commentary team, because I always like, if I'm involved in a race, like giving commentary some different bits and pieces. I tried to do that with the Eat Led race, giving information about the voice actors, what else they've been in, details about the speed run itself, the terminology and the things that we've done, a brand new speed tech that had been found during the footage recording for that speed run commentary. The Bill skip, which is the first ever cutscene skip in Eat Led, The Return of Matt Hazard. So it was a lot of fun. I'd love to end up seeing more of those come out for races in Struggle Art, especially the more complicated runs. So I'm planning on trying to do one for Dynamite Heady, because there's a few resources out there. But obviously, with Omaro and Wooger both racing against me on that, I stand no chance whatsoever. Let's be honest here, I stand no chance against those two. But I'd like to at least contribute something, so I'd like to end up making a little video. But at the moment, the main priority is the low-res Halloween special, which is going to come out hopefully on Halloween, the day itself. Editing is going really well on that at the moment. We've got quite a few lovely voice recordings and video recordings for the round 2 of that episode. If you haven't seen that, what I've been calling out for on various Discords, it's just videos or audio to cut scenes from video games, horror video games specifically, and the audience at home are going to have to try and guess what games they are from a set list. Eat the Sausage, The Return of Matt Hazard. Matt Internet, I'm sorry. I can attest that Wooger is very good at video games. I can also attest that Wooger is very good at video games. Incredibly good at video games. Scarily good at video games. So, I don't fancy my chances, but I'm good with that. I understand it. It's not going to be the worst in the world. It's going to be an enjoyable race of Dynamite Heady, my favourite game. I've even done a video about Dynamite Heady itself, just not the speedrun, just Dynamite Heady itself. I did it about 4 years ago now or so, just a full like breakdown of like why Dynamite Heady is fucking great, because that game is great. It's a puppet show. And then there's the Japanese version and the English version, and they're weirdly different. Like, weirdly different. But anyways, let's play a little bit more of the Sonic Ring Shuffler, because we are up to 10:30, I believe, if I'm reading the clock right. Yeah, there we go, 10:30. My eyes might be going, but I saw it. Yes, the bear is purple. As well as that, there's actually dialogue. So in the American and the PAL versions, there is no dialogue. There's limited dialogue. Like Headcase will explain things to you in the training area. Bio will end up doing it as well, and have I said Headcase? The other one. There's Headcase, Biao, and the other one. But they all end up sort of giving you an explanation. But in the Japanese version, almost every single boss has a little conversation with you before it. So it's faster to run on like one version, I believe, because of the fact that there's no text boxes. But the bosses are easier. But the bosses are harder. So the PAL and American version had harder bosses You took more damage, the bosses took less damage, and it was a lot harder. And then the Japanese version ended up having a lot more leniency. It was a pretty good version. But the best version to play, and I even point this out in the version in my little video, is the fan translation patch, where it translates all of the text into English, and it sort of mixes bits from the American version and the Japanese version a little bit. It's nice. It's a nice way of playing Dynamite Heady, and also understanding what the hell the plot is, because the plot of Dynamite Heady is bizarre. Anyways, bam. Don't actually need to go up there. We do need to go up there, so we've got some force rings. Love force rings. Oh no! This is the worst power up to have in this ring shuffler. Worst shields in the game for this ring shuffler. At least the music agrees with me. Yeah, it is the worst. I hate the rolls on this. Look, we'll give you the spin dash, but it's going to be rubbish, okay? What do you want us to use? Super peel out. Super peel out's rubbish. All right, we should be coming up on Robert Nick. So, if you're wondering what the plot of Sonic 1 is, basically Sonic really doesn't like people called Rob, and he really doesn't like it when someone has two first names. So when he finds out about a scientist called Robert Nick, he fucking flips. Oh, the bonus stages are tough, but they're not completely impossible. Like, they're not. Sonic 2's one is incredibly rough. Incredibly rough. But I've already got 2 emeralds so far. Obviously in Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. Because those ones don't have the 50 ring requirement. It's weird. Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, they were like, yeah, let's just get rid of the 50 ring requirement, okay? No one likes the 50 ring requirement. Right, here we go. Here's our first nasty jump. Get 120 rings. Get fucked. I'm in trouble on Sonic. All right, let's do a spinny spinny. Spinny, spinny, spinny. Fucking let's Beyblade. Fucking can't Beyblade a bad Nick. Right. Oh, you bumble. Come on, that was in. That was in. Like that was it. That was in. There we go. That's more like it. Now load of force rings. Love the way that Sonic CD handles music. It's so good. Oh, everyone loves Farty Fire, don't they? Butcher. The other difficulty with these water stages and the ring shuffler is knowing how long you've been in the water here. There we go. That answers that long. All right, there we go. Oh, all right. You got a bad future, but you got better music because of it. Work that one out. Oh. I don't think we're gonna survive. I think we're dead. It's funny, this ring randomizer makes things like that feel like a pitfall trap. Ideally, you want to end up making it over in between each of those before they cross you, without dropping into the holes and picking up pointless rings. Oh yeah, we can quickly pick a chunk. Actually, let's also pick up a shield just for safety. Although, because this is version 1 of Sonic 1, it means that you don't have iframes after getting like stuck by certain things, like spikes don't give you iframes. So if you hit a spike and then another spike, you're dead. And that is a known glitch. So Sonic Team ended up going, oh, bollocks, yeah, that actually is not supposed to happen. That wasn't the intended behaviour. And they patched it in later revisions of the game. Need to remember which way we're going in each game. Pasta time. Go and have some pasta. It's pasta time. Pasta time is lovely for my tea. What a dramatic ending. I don't know why I did that. For the culture? For the amusement? For the memes? Maybe. Who can ever truly know? bum, 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 ba-dum. Shake that smelly hole. Shake that smelly hole. Dun, 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 dun. See that? Oh my god, that was good. We actually ended up taking one out with a spinny. I am so lost now in Sonic 3D Blast. I think I'm going to have to do a run of 3D Blast vanilla just to learn it again. I've completed 3D Blast. I know I have. It's just been a very long time. Oh, so I'm feeling this isn't as rough as I was expecting it to be. Like, I'm making silly mistakes by picking up rings sometimes. Like I'm going like after hitting a ring box, I'm like, why did I hit a ring box there? That was so silly. Thanks, Tails. See, this is going a lot better. But we're going to have force rings in a second. Oh, no, not yet. There we go, force rings. Okay, that's not too bad. That's 2 levels down, pretty close to each other. So it's sort of keeping pace through some of these games. Sonic 1's obviously a lot shorter than the others, but it's got probably the worst choke point of them all. Labyrinth Zone. I'm really not looking forward to that in this mode. That feels like it's going to be cruel and unusual. We got very lucky there. Alright, that's the start of the level. We've gone backwards. Oh, there's a crocodile we can kill. No! Really feels like that laugh was there. Just to laugh at me, you know? Yeah. It's funny, sometimes, because of the way the randomizer is shuffling between them, it actually causes some quirkiness. So what it's essentially doing is it's putting it into a save state, and then loading that save state every time it's switching. And it's monitoring memory address values to see when a ring's been obtained. Eartha Kit! Oh no, it's going all stuttery again. No, don't go stuttery, please! Is it that thing spinning in the middle that's causing it to go? It's too much blast processing for it. It can't take it. Oh god, we've got to go that way before we go. Oh god, Sonic CD. Ah! Oh, where am I? Right, we're in a pretty sticky situation in 2 Sonic games right now. Oh. Right, they're down there. Uh-oh. Right. Sonic 1, we're still in a sticky situation. Right, we still need 2 more badniks. Well, we're stuffed. I said we're in a sticky situation and 2 of them. Weren't lying. I pressed it. I definitely pressed it. Oh, okay. All right. Uh, dead. Ugh. Right, let's just safely put these ones in there for the time being. Ugh. Work that smelly hole. Work that smelly hole. Work that smelly hole. Work that smelly hole. Come on now, work that smelly hole. Right, come on. We just need to get up there once. That's all we need to do. Ah! When it goes wrong, it really goes wrong, doesn't it? Oh, right. Come on. Did I mention earlier that the bosses on Sonic and Sonic CD suck? Oh no. So we've got two more bad nicks to take out. Oh, extra life up there. Oh, there's a crocodile. Checkpoint. Boss time. Mm-hmm. Oh, Markman, is that? Did you have you had a chance to end up trying to load up the randomizer, the Legend of Zelda randomizer? No worries if you haven't had a chance to end up seeing if it actually boots. When I tried the other day, it just wouldn't even allow it to get past the N64 title screen. So I was like, came up N64, and then it would go black, and then nothing would happen. So I was like, is that a dodgy sequence? Because it was working earlier. It's weird hearing this soundtrack, and it's not sounding quite right. Got away with that. Right. Oh, there it is. I guess you could call me a killer bee. Oh, that was terrible. Cut there. Right, there we go. Let's get those two done, and then let's move on to the second area of this stage. Darn it. You having fun there with Pop Up Pirate, are you, Mark Man? Oh, I'm glad you find it fun. I still need to replace it with a new one at some point. I've been threatening to do that for bloody ages. Oh no! After all of that, getting back up there, we still fuck it up. I'm going to collect this ring just for safety. Oh, there we go. Not safety as in a safety ring, I'm just safety as in I don't want to end up picking it up. I'm going to deal with it afterwards. Eesh. No! Right, here we go. Everyone's favourite bit from when they were a kid. The climb. Thankfully, I don't think there are any rings in this bit, so it's just a straight up climb for us. The difficulty there was if you fell down, you went all the way down to the bottom and had to deal with that climb. Like I'm about to have to. Here we go. Okay. I did it and then I fell off. Ah! Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there with the collision. Like, that should have been fine, but apparently not. C'est la vie. Oh, come on, I don't want to die here again. Oh, Sonic CD, I don't like switching to you. Ugh. Yeah, but it's felt like I should be able to do that one. Oh, right. Go. There is nothing else here, is there? No. Right. A Souls-like pinball game. My goodness. Flop my sausage. A Souls-like pinball game sounds like a banger. Imagine dodging spikes whilst flipping those balls. Juicy in my mouth. Thanks, Sausage-tron. Oh, we got to redo that then. Bite the bullet and take one key there. Key? Ring. Juicy in my mouth indeed. I remember I always used to go for that one up when I was a kid. Usually because I fell down that bit and was like, well, might as well get that one up. Everything was going so well. And then that one smush happened. And then that was it. It all turned to shit. Mm-hmm. Thank you for reading those quotes out, Sausage. That was certainly something. Right, we're not going to fall off this time. Come on. Yes, we've done it. We're over. Make it to the other side. We should be okay. Right, come on. We can make this. Come on. We just need to make it across here. Get some warm bubbly. It'll be all right. Oh. He is a fucking hedgehog, Sonic, a hedgehog. He is a fucking hedgehog. Hedgehog, hedgehog. We won't be on for much longer. I've got work tomorrow and all that jazz. But this has been an absolutely tremendous time to end up learning bits and pieces about the Sonic Ring Shuffler and get some ideas and things that I need to improve upon before Saturday. Such as figuring out why Sonic CD stutters so fucking much. I don't know which one we switched to there for a second. Yeah, it was Sonic 3. Fucker. He enjoys pasta. Delivered me a bubble. Bubble, please. Thank you. We're going to have lots of... Bubble, please. Bubble, please. Bubble, please. Bubble, please. Bubble, please. Bubble, please. We made it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I think I've just got to suffer a bit of ring nonsense for a second because we're in the same sort of spot on pretty much all the games. There we go. We're okay over here. Thank you. Right, any more of you little buggers? Speed shoes? Sorry, I've got my clown shoes on. I can't be doing two sets of shoes. That's too much for me. Oh, right, cool. Right, cool. Last one. No, you bumhole. Right, that's all the little turds. It threw me into a ring. Right, next area. Jump over these. Ah, there we go. Right. Joys on that one. Right, here we go. Boss time. Fuck! That's a silly death to take on that boss as well. Right. Beautiful. Loved force rings. Love them. That's a huge backstep. Right, got to be careful with the fire shield because I have a propensity to just fire myself off. Oh god, which I might want to do on this bit. Oh, oh, no iframes against spikes. Right, one more bad nick. I don't know how long I've been in this bit. There we go. Oh no. Right, we'll just get through this last little chaotic bit. Thank you. No. Right. No, we definitely want to go back for that bubble. There we go. Oh, oh, we're in an ad break. Right. Right, we need to get back to Sonic 3 so we can get through that nonsense. Right, that was the last one we needed. Come on. Down here you go. Come on. Come here. Come here. There we go. Mm-hmm. Fuck! Did it again. Right, forced rings time. Right, please, 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 please. Please release a bubble. That was a bit too late there, mate. Just a little bit too late. Right, but there we go. So I think we will be calling it there, I'm afraid. I'm just going to be checking to see who is currently live. I think, yeah, no, I can't see on that one because that has turned itself onto sleep mode. So let me double check who might be on right now, who I can raid into. Let's see if we can raid via the phone, you see. We're going to see if we can end up getting this all working directly via this. That would be nice. Wouldn't it just? Wouldn't it just? Oh, thanks. Thing. Right. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Sorry, this must be incredibly exciting for you all sitting there. Ah! You can probably hear me twice there. Right. Where is actions for raiding? Not there. Right. But I should be able to end up using the /raid command. I believe that should be happening. So let's have a look at who is currently live. No, let me back to Let me go back to normal Twitch. Not stream manager. Not stream manager. There we go. Let's have a look. Jace is live, so I think I will pump you over to Jace for the time being. And this weekend, no, not this weekend, next weekend, there's a chance I will be hopping on with Anya Keister, which will be a tremendous time. Right, so let me get that all set up for you now. I'm going to raid and run, however, so that'll be all fine. No. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. There we go. We're getting there. You have to remember that I'm old, so I'm having to end up remembering technology, how it works. So if I do that, raid. Is that going to work on mobile? No, I knew it wasn't going to work on mobile. Let's see if that will work. There we go. That should hopefully be working. Do stick around with the raid if you so wish. Jace is a wonderful horror streamer and has appeared on the Halloween special, which will be coming out later on this month for Halloween. It's going to be a tremendous time. I would love to end up seeing you there, and I would also love to see you here on Saturday. Well, not here, on Wheel of Struggle Twitch channel for the Sonic Ring Shuffler race, which is going to be a mad time between a lot of talented runners and myself, along with two wonderful commentary team members who are going to be smashing it out of the park, I'm sure. So there's not much else for me to say here today, other than be excellent to each other and try to be good, okay? It's going to be alright in the end, eventually. We can hope. But for now, it's bye for now.